Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri, and is the world's first single barrel only liquor store. This business is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution list. That way you'll know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and what barrel picks they have in the works. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss Mint Julep's new Roll Out the Barrel experience. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Brian Thompson, Danny Kennard, and J. Rowe.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Guys.
What's up?
Hey, guys.
Not much. We're going to be talking about this new experience through Mint Julep Tours, and a lot of times I don't think these things are exciting. This one sounds pretty darn good. Not going to be anything that I'm going to be purchasing, but maybe if somebody does and they want to give me a call and hang out with a known podcaster, yes, and we'll podcast if you like. That could be the ultimate. It's called the ultimate bourbon roll out the barrel experience. You add me into the mix, so but we'll talk about what all this is after the break. For right now, McNew said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, McNew?
I don't know if this is a rant or a question, but Chris and I were running errands yesterday. We went to Meijer, like it's a grocery store here if you're not familiar with them from wherever you are. But we got behind this lady who was just rude as fuck from the get-go. So she decided she didn't like the head of lettuce she has. So holds up the line, leaves her damn kid in line, goes back to get a different lettuce, doesn't put the bar between us and her, so I can't put my stuff on the line, and I don't want to reach over her because I'm not rude. So, and then, after all this, she writes a fucking check.
Oh, God.
The girl does not know how
Wait, she left her kid?
Right.
She left her kid.
Like, in the line to go get something, and then she came back, but
what? She left her kid.
I mean, that's normal. People do that. They like a spot holder. That's fine.
I am not leaving my fucking kid. Hold on. What age kid are we talking? What age kid?
I don't know. Like he was like 9 to 11, annoying. That age.
Maybe my kid will beat me fast. I'm not leaving my kid though. Fucking wait. We'll be back.
Yeah, no, it's totally held up the line with her kid. That wasn't my breaking point. I was really like, okay, stuff happens. Then she writes a check, and I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Who writes a check?
Yeah,
that's under 70 years old. Okay, I get. Yes. Grandparents they do that because that's what they used to do. But young people.
Yeah, so that's my thing. I'm like, do you guys know anybody who still writes a check at the fucking grocery store? No. Oh my God.
No.
McNew, I have a feeling that we have discussed some grocery store topics in the past, so which leads me to the conclusion that I think you might just need a grocery store therapist to help you through some of these issues.
I have so many problems at the grocery store.
You could clearly do online and curbside pickup, and that
because they never put what they
so money for me
or tell me it's not there, and then I go get it and it is on the damn shelf. Like I don't like doing that either. I have issues with everything.
I don't like that stuff either. Yeah.
Well, you should change retailers because I'm not going to say who I use, but at the point I've used them for so long, they're pretty money. So it's
but why are you keeping it a secret, J.
It's actually not Schnucks. I'm not, but I don't want. I got customers, customers. But it's not one of my customers. But they're pretty money with me.
Okay.
I'm Gold Star customer.
Well, this year, by not naming it, but saying it's not your customers, now you don't have any deniability that, hey, were you talking about me or somebody else on there? It's like, clearly you're not shopping at their places. So, yeah, that was totally played.
I in-store shop at my customers.
Interesting.
So I can see their friendly faces.
Point, though, you're in kind of a predicament. If did they just start scanning their groceries, or were they halfway through, or were they at the end of their grocery pile? Or?
They were at the end of it.
Karen.
And then, normally somebody will just take their card out, take cash out. I'm not mad at people with cash. She fucking rips like a whole checkbook out and is like writing in it. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Because I usually get a self-checkout, but this line looked shorter because she was the only person in it. And I should have known better. I should have known.
Yeah.
Do they still print checks? Can you still get?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can get checks.
Check. But
I have them for my business. I mean, I use checks for that. You got to pay vendors with the checks. So that was some of the electronic
e-pay. E-pay.
Well, I guess you can do that, but I don't. I write out the check because it seems like there's fees in there, right? There's no fee. There's no fees.
Last time I wrote a check, and I'm 43, so clearly I wrote a lot of checks in my day. Checks were the thing.
Sure.
43. The last time I wrote one, I almost couldn't remember how to fill it out. Like I'm like 140.
Well, I'll fill it out. I'll fill it out. You just sign it.
Like I was like, this is fucking weird, man. I don't know. It just felt. I just want to go on my bank statement, punch it in, and hit send. I don't know.
Oh. I feel good when I write.
So I have a counter to your story.
My saying that I loved right now is you're not in business until you're paying your bills. And I like the fact when I send money out because you know what? Anybody can have a business where they're collecting money. Sure, criminals even collect money, but real business people have to pay their bills. So that's when I feel like I'm a business person when I'm paying my bills, and that feels good.
Do the work for you. Make your bank do the work for you.
Oh, or Jim.
Come on,
maybe I'll make your Jim.
I don't know. I have no dog in that fight.
Make your Jim do your work for you.
McNew. So an old lady tried to write a check at Dollar Tree about a year ago, and Dollar Tree said we don't take checks. There's like 7 people in line at Dollar Tree. We have one little. So of course I just whip out my debit card. I run up and I'm like, I'm just gonna pay for it. Boom! And I hit. It's like tap to pay. She's like, honey, let me write.
Oh, she's going to write you a check.
I wouldn't know what. Yes. And I'm like, sweetheart, actually, my daughter's going to carry this out for you. And we're just going to call this a day. And but here's the funny story. There were like maybe 2 nurses, someone maybe lawyerish looking ahead of me. I had clothes on. I have a decent job. But I thought you assholes all just stood here and let this happen. They were calling for management from the back.
Oh my
you all just stood here, and it maybe was 35 seconds. But I'm like, fuck this, boom. I'm in a hurry.
Dollar Tree, like what's $25?
Well, she was getting her groceries. She was getting groceries and paper towels, toilet paper, and I was like, and I had 2 asshole kids with me. So that's the whole, so I just wanted to get out of there. But I was like, ran up, whipped my card out, didn't even care. I wouldn't have cared how much it was. I wanted to get out of there. But also she was so embarrassed that they did not take, that they were calling for management. And I was just like, let's just kill it. But all these other people that were at least my age, well, it's hard to judge because I don't know. I feel like some people look older, but
you're 43.
I'm like, I'm 43. But there were a couple. There was definitely either some kind of dental assistant or hygienist or a nurse.
Well, they don't have any money. McNew used to be one of those. She knows.
Yeah, we don't make money as
well, the hygienists make a shit ton of money. I actually worked at the dentist office for 5 years when I was in college, and did the books. But I just like how much can it even be? I mean, this was before it was $1.25 tree. It was just
not a $1.25 tree. That's where they got you.
$1.25 tree. But I just paid for it. We all moved. Everybody moved through the line, and it was and the kids. We got out of the car, and they were like, "That was really awesome, Mama." And Jan, I was like, really? I just wanted to get you assholes out of there. But I was like, yeah, okay, thanks. I really just wanted to get because they kept like, can I get? I'm like, I told you what you could get, motherfuckers. Just because we're standing here in line, you don't get extra.
Was there any embarrassment on your part, J-Ro, for being in a Dollar Tree to begin with?
Oh no, I love the $1.25 tree. I love it.
I love
Ryan, have you ever been in one of these $1.25 trees stores?
I love ours.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
done
I was down in Austin surprising my sister for her 50th birthday
Oh,
recently.
you got to buy a present from the $1.25 tree. I get
And
it.
they
That's
had
nice.
like a bunch of party favors in there. I
Sure.
think. So
Yeah.
I ended up at one there. Yeah.
Boat parties, $1.25 tree is my go-to.
Yeah.
And I
There
throw
you
parties that look like that we've spent thousands of dollars.
Right.
Like maybe spent $100.
She's
You know,
never thrown one party for me.
$1.25
I had a
tree.
grand opening. Not one goddamn decoration from J-Ro. Nothing. Not a thing.
But J-Ro, I am
Hey,
impressed with your.
But we can have another one. Let's do over.
Do over. Okay.
A birthday party.
Yeah, we'll
A nice barrel that came in. A good barrel.
No, good
something.
barrel. We'll
Give
see.
me any
All right.
reason. Just give me a reason and I'll do it. You
Okay.
gotta tell me, I execute. I can't really
All right.
volunteer because I've been volunteering for like everything. So.
Okay. Well, guess what? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with J-Ro. J-Ro, what do you got?
I'm gonna have a little Basil Hayden.
Okay. That's very good. That's going to be tough to beat. That, well, let's let Ryan go so we can just get him out of the way so we can get on to the rest of the people who compete in this.
Given the topic of discussion for the episode, the mint juleps rollout of the barrel experience, which is a little higher end experience, if you will, and we'll get into the price tag on it. So
Right.
I figured we'd stay in Kentucky and stay with a little higher end double oak bourbon from good folks there at Peerless.
Okay. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
folks at Peerless. Okay. Okay. No, nothing there. Nothing there. So, all right. I'll go next. I've got from Castle and Key, I've got their Restoration Rye. So let's see what we got here. Hopefully it's something. J-Ro's got the lead. No, that was worse than Ryan's. J-Ro, you still have the lead. Danny, you're next.
This bottle I brought back from Maine. It's store pick from
Kentucky Spirit. Nice.
yep, from Bow Street Beverage.
Bow Street Beverage. Okay. No, nothing there. All right,
Is your
McNew,
microphone on, Danny?
yeah.
Nope.
You're last but not
Have I
least.
met my accent match? Have I met my accent match?
I think so.
Okay. Game on.
Danny and you have nice accents. Yeah, that's good. All right, McNew, what do you got?
Have an Indiana Bourbon Club pick from the Indiana Whiskey Company. That's Larry Bird sticker.
Okay. Nah, nothing there. Nothing at all. So
God,
J-Ro, you
Who
win.
doesn't love Larry Bird?
J-Ro wins. I think that's a
Cheers.
first. That's a first.
Cheers.
Cheers, gang. All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about this ultimate tour from Mint Julep and what this means. It's called Roll Out the Barrel. We'll do that in just a few. Let's talk about the people who make these shows happen. First up is the ABV Barrel Shop. It is the most unique shopping experience in the world of bourbon, as the ABV Barrel Shop only sells single barrels. Owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot select. With over 100 distilleries on board to sell us barrels, we are home to the most unique and diverse barrel pick selections in the bourbon world. By signing up for our email, you will always know what we have in stock. In addition to the single barrels, we'll have a gift shop featuring ABV Barrel Shop as well as ABV Network merchandise. We are partnering with vendors like Art Eatables and Old Man Bay Signs to bring you unique items you can't find anywhere else. We will also have a 24-seat classroom where we are offering educational and fun classes like Breakfast and Bourbon, a series where we pair donuts and bourbon, customer barrel picks, and opportunities to learn from master distillers and other bourbon dignitaries. Best of all, we feature a tasting bar where you can try before you buy. All of this is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. If you are in the St. Louis area, please stop by to say hi. If you're traveling in from outside the area, please take advantage of our hotel rates with the Drury Inn and Pear Tree Inn, less than a mile from our shop. This can be done via the links in our Visit St. Louis section on our website. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to plan your trip. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about the Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent trips to Kentucky. Today, he is amongst the leaders of young distillers leaving their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery yields insight on their unique family history, why their products are special, and gives you the opportunity to taste their whiskey, moonshine, and creams. Check them out at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com or visit them in Sparta, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Rick Brenner, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Shouldn't it be the legend?
Maybe.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Mint Julep's new high-end experience.
Yes, we are. So, Mint Julep, of course, I think they're most well known. I think they have a couple different varieties. They, they may even do like limos and stuff like that. But I know that they're known for the bus tours and things like that. So you think of those big shuttle buses taking people to tours. So yes, that's who they are. But they've got something special here. Again, it's called Roll Out the Barrel, and they're working with two distillers on this. So Maker's Mark and Jack Daniel's. So you can select one of the two, and your price is going to include luxury accommodations at the Omni Hotel, all kinds of food and stuff like that, complete transportation, including a helicopter ride to the distillery. That sounds pretty cool. The price is $42,000 for Maker's Mark, $38,000 for Jack Daniel's. That sounds insane, right? That sounds like, that's way too much money. Even a cool helicopter ride and all that. Wait, there's more. You walk out of there, you get a whole barrel. So now all of a sudden, this pricing doesn't seem that bad. You think about a whole barrel of Jack Daniel's. That's not a cheap offering there. You talk about a barrel of Maker's Mark. That's high dollars. So this is again, this isn't a realm I can play in, But if you have the means, I highly suggest you do it. It sounds fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it sounds real fun. I give kudos to them for throwing this out there. It's probably one of the higher price tags in the market for any kind of whiskey bourbon experience, and I always like someone that pushes the envelope, and so I'm a fan of it. I'm not a participant, but I'm a fan of it for sure.
Yeah, I love the idea, and I mean, there's people are spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I hear Jim talking about from his days at Total Wine. There's people spending more than this on a single bottle, not of bourbon, but of scotches and stuff like that. That's crazy to me. I'd be sick if I spent $37,000 on a bottle. What do you do with that? I'm not going to drink that. So, J-Ro, what do you think about this?
So, no, I am not affiliated with Mint Julep at all.
Right.
But I, in my career, have used them as a company, and they are money.
Okay.
So I can only imagine that they're going to deliver the best of the best, because I've taken customers to do bourbon trail tours, to do distillery tours, and we have used them as a company multiple times. I actually went on a personal work trip just for myself to skeet shoot and to go to to Churchill Downs, and a lot of things, if you can pick up on what Brandon I'm putting down, but a lot of things that were intertied with that, and they were our transportation, and their service is top notch. Again, I'm not connected with them, but I can only imagine the kind of service that they're going to provide just from personal experience that I have dealt with them.
Just as we record this is it may still be going on when you're listening to this, and probably not though. But as we record this, we're all thinking about that $1 billion lottery. So the lottery has surpassed $1 billion. If we win that, this could be something that any one of us could be doing at that point. So yeah. There's.
If I win it, I'm going, and I'm bringing all you guys with me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So Ryan's looking
Here,
at
you want to, guys, you want to pick one and that'll be the one we all win from?
Yes.
Hold on. Yeah, just pick one. Hold on. Just say when. I'll go 1, 2, 3. Tell me, say when. Okay, it's this one.
All right, there we
Okay.
go. That one wins. We're splitting all that.
Let me show it up to the.
Okay, it's on camera now. She can't deny that.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, I have to share it with my baby daddy, but that's
Well,
that's
yeah,
another
you
person.
got to share it with baby
Yeah.
daddy. Yeah. What do you think about this, McNew? Would this be something, again, if you had the means to do so? Is this something?
Yeah,
you'd be
I
interested-
think it's really cool, especially the helicopter. How many times in life
Right.
do us normal people get to fly in a helicopter? I think that's the selling
It
point.
seems like it would be cool
Yeah.
fling in on a
Just
helicopter over
over
distillery. Yeah, what a
Kentucky. It's
perspective.
going to
Yeah.
be so beautiful. It's going to
Yeah.
be gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
I don't think this is just like, hey, I'm bored. Let's do this next weekend. I think it's like, hey, somebody retired. Hey, it's a 50th birthday or an anniversary. I think it's like
Right.
a special occasion trip because people spend this on cruises and shit every year. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
think it's a special
Maybe
occasion
your
trip.
boss is celebrating 6 years
Worth
of owning a podcast
Yeah.
company. Maybe. Maybe.
Well, I think it's
Maybe.
also directed towards the corporate world as well, where they can
Yeah.
take a $40,000 write-off, go have some fun, and then have a bunch of corporate gifts to give out to their
Oh,
clients.
yeah. To clients. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely corporate money we're talking here. I mean,
Hey,
Right.
we're hiring new dentists, so I'm going to suggest this and act like I need to be very involved.
Well, yeah,
in
you
this.
got to be an
This is how we
intermediary.
get 'em.
Yeah, you can't just let them be running out there by themselves. These dentists, they'll go wild. So, yeah.
Bourbon steward
But
to
you
go.
could even use me as a liaison, and I could speak dental talk, and he would be like, "Oh, this bitch is
Yeah.
legit," you know, because
Yeah,
I did.
there you go.
work at a
J-Ro
dental
will do
5
dental
years,
talk
I was
and
in college.
bourbon talk. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yep,
You get both
my thing.
J-Ro, the dental pro, and J-Ro, the bourbon pro. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. So, yeah. Yeah, Danny? How about you? You're going to book this? Say you win that lottery. Does this be something that'd be in the wheelhouse for you, or you don't like
Yes,
heights? You don't like heights, so how would you do the
with
helicopter ride?
with the exception of the helicopter ride. I'd have to
Right.
give that to somebody else, and I'll drive by car.
Yeah,
They
Well, I guess
they
Steve-
can put you like in a nice limo and still escort you
Oh,
nicely.
right.
You can give them a helicopter.
Andy would go
There you
for a limo.
Yeah.
with-
Steve,
with
what is
popcorn
the
in back.
cost of one of these barrels with all the extra additions to the experience? Do you know what one of these costs, anyways?
Yeah, so the Maker's Mark one costs you $42,000, and the Jack Daniels costs you $38,000, and that's
But
all
with-
inclusive. So that
Without all the extra stuff. added onto it.
9,000 of that is the barrel. 9,000 of that.
Ryan was
Let's
asking
just
for
round
the-
it off.
Well,
9,000.
they gotta make a little something too at Julep for coordinating. I
Let's
mean,
call it
helicopter-
9,000
insurance.
for the barrel.
Insurance. What do you
Depending on the
say?
yield and everything.
Yeah, so
but
there you go. So 9,000 for the barrel, and the rest is. But you're getting good meals and stuff like that. I mean,
Plus.
everything.
Oh, they're and
everything
they
is-
are top notch.
Everything
From
is.
personal experience, top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not affiliate.
Those are nice.
But
They
maybe
won't
if
come
they
in
want to
cheap.
sponsor me to support them, I mean, I'm available. You know, it's
Sure.
just whatever.
Sure. Reach out to J-Ro
Yeah.
if you're interested in having her do this on your
Yeah.
behalf. Or
I
if
just
they-
actually spoke because I've experienced it.
Yeah. So there you go. Something, maybe hit that lottery. This could be one of those instant things that you do. And pick your favorite Bourbon Daily personality. And
I'll take you fuckers.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. What if someone wins it and they're like, could I review who's in the 3-shot club? Because that's who I want to take. And I'll be like, well, there's only one
That'd be-
member. There's
Danny
only one
lost
member.
his opportunity.
Yeah, Danny could have
Exactly.
done it. But no.
Steve, do you know how many guests are allowed on the helicopter? What kind of ride are we talking here?
Boy, I don't know. That's not stated in the article, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
You'd
so
be 4
usually-
to 6, including a
Yeah.
pilot. That's as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
as
So
top
usually,
as
the
you're gonna
bigger
get.
helicopters will get 6, including the pilot. So you're talking about 5
Right.
more.
Not that
Now,
I
if you
know.
bring me, then it's not 5. It's like 3. I would count as 2. So, yeah. So just be careful who you invite to. Invite your little friend. J-Ro would be, no
I would
problem.
like 3/4. I would
Right.
do like a 3/4.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yes. Yeah. So just
like,
be
like Akeley and I would make up 2.
Right,
like,
right.
easily.
Yeah, yeah. If I
Yeah,
can
we
make
would
sure
just make
J
up
Rose on the
2.
list, then they'll be like, okay, there's 2 of us. It's J Ro, I, and then who else? So yeah.
Mhm.
If it was like Danny and I, they'd be like, oh shit. All right, there's 3. That counts as 3. So yeah. So that's how that stuff works. So yeah.
And it's just because I'm petite, not I'm just
Exactly.
small.
Exactly.
My kid calls me an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa Loompa. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Ryan, we're starting with you. Where can people find you?
You can find us across all socials at 10th MTN Whiskey, and our website is 10thwhiskey.com.
All right, J Ro.
You can find me at jro.bourbon.pro on Instagram.
All right, Mr. Danny.
You can find me at Danny Kennard on Facebook.
All right, MacNew.
I am on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out because everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give the 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
All right, great job today, gang. Farnitz, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Another friend of ours is the Goldstein family at Goldstone Mill. The Goldsteins offer a variety of heritage and heirloom grains to make the finest whiskeys in the world. Plus, they are more than just a grain company. They are truly consultants to make sure the grains they are providing to you or your business meet your highest expectations. Additionally, they work with mills around the country, ensuring shipping is as low as possible for their customers. If you're a distillery, brewery, or even doing this at home, Goldstone can assist you. Check them out at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or check in via email at hello@goldstonemill.com. Last but not least is the ABV Barrel Shop. While we don't get to play in the allocated bourbon game because we aren't selling the other products you have to do to get those, we do have access via our friendships in the bourbon industry to some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen your favorite craft distiller selling some really cool limited offerings only in their gift shop? I'm talking things like the Hazmat offering Distillery 291 did for their 10th anniversary, or Neely Family Distillery's Papaw's birthday barrel. They don't have enough of it to send it out to distributors, so they only sell it via their gift shop. Well, companies like Distillery 291 and Neely Family Distillery have agreed to sell us 2 or 3 cases of these offerings moving forward, meaning our store will have the access to some of the rarest whiskeys in the world. Way more difficult to come by than the allocated bourbon offerings with a national release. Yes, they will be extremely tough to come by, but if you're a customer of our store, you'll have a chance to get them. Get signed up for our email or text list over at abvbarrelshop.com so you don't miss out.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.